easy go.
What's up YouTube, it's your boy, the Mediocre Moose, back with another episode of Adopt a Silver, where we review a demo from a subscriber and provide constructive feedback. If you want to be featured in a future video, click that subscribe button, join the Discord, and add me on Steam. Today's demo comes to us from Remade, who is currently a Silver 2. Alright, so on T side, I noticed pretty much for the entire half, you were playing Palace, and you were having a lot of trouble getting out of Palace and fighting the guys on stairs. So what you could probably do better next time is buying the flashes and learning how to flash out of Palace. Also, you would have a teammate smoke off stairs. So I'm going to hop in game and show you how I would do this with a teammate. Alright, so let's start with the smoke that you're going to ask your teammate to throw. So first off, your teammate will line up with this edge of the wall, jump onto this ledge, look up between the scaffold, and throw the smoke right dead center between that crack. And this smoke should bounce and land directly on stairs. And now what that's going to do for you is, as you're coming out of Palace, that's one less spot that you have to check. Alright, now for the flash. There's two ways to throw this, both start the exact same way. So inside of Palace, you're going to be leaned up against the edge of this wall here, and then you're going to look at the wall. There's a little crack there. You could throw it out while running, and this should bounce and pop quite low right under construction, flashing the guy if there is one under construction, as well as flashing the guy jungle. Now the other way to throw the flash is to aim a little bit lower, probably about shoulder height, throw it, and it should bounce and pop a little bit higher than the other flash. And the good thing about popping it higher is that you'll be able to catch the guy at CT as well as still catching the guy at jungle. Alright, so let's talk bomb management. There were a couple rounds where you had the bomb and you went Palace by yourself, and that's really not great for two reasons. First is, if you die, then the bomb is now in Palace, and it's going to be really tough for your teammates to pick it up because the CTs are going to be all over that bomb. Secondly, even if you didn't die, but you get spotted with the bomb, the CTs now know that the bomb is on the A side of the map, so they might shift resources to cover A a little bit more heavily. So what you want to do is, if you have the bomb and you're planning on playing a forward position, you either want to drop the bomb to one of your teammates who's going to be playing a more centralized location or playing with another teammate, or maybe you just want to drop the bomb in T-spawn perhaps, and play your forward position. And let's say if you do get a pick and you want to entry into bomb site A, one of your teammates who's going to be rotating from bomb site B can pick up the bomb from T-spawn on their way to bomb site A. Alright, so let's talk about your offing. So overall, you have great reflexes and you shoot pretty well. The one thing I would comment on is every time you purchased an off, you didn't upgrade your secondary weapon. And what was happening was, a lot of times you were, let's say, missing your first off shot and then you were getting rushed. You didn't have a good enough secondary weapon to pull out to protect yourself. Instead, you had to rely on taking another shot with your off. And a couple times you paid the price for it. So if you're planning on offing and being very aggressive, you definitely want to upgrade your pistol. Alright, let's talk about the importance of the minimap and knowing the position of your fellow teammates. So here's an instance of you taking a fight at B with a guy in apartments, and then your teammate comes by from kitchen and flanks the guy and kills him. But it doesn't seem that you know this until you go over to van and you peek apartments and you see the guy's dead body. So, be mindful of your minimap and, the kills that your teammates are getting. Alright, we gotta talk about paying attention to sounds. So you're crossing over to get into position on stairs, and your teammate actually spots the guys coming up A ramp and takes a few shots. But I don't think you noticed it. If you listen carefully, you'll hear the shots. And that will be an early indication that there are players A ramp. Also, I prefer to have thrown a smoke down A ramp before crossing over to stairs like that. Okay, also, notice where your teammate's playing. Your teammate is playing connector, your teammate dies connector. That means there has to be a person right below you on stairs. Also, if you had a better secondary weapon, you probably should have pulled that out instead of taking an additional 3 shots with your off. At higher skill levels, you definitely would have died. Alright, so again, let's talk about map awareness and knowing where your teammates are at all times. So here you are, you're heading over to B site, you hear the bomb is planted, and you just have a teammate die at jungle, As soon as your teammate died jungle, you should have realized that the bomb was planted at A because you had a teammate still alive at bomb site B. This goes to show how important it is to check your minimap anytime one of your teammates dies. You don't want to waste time running to the wrong bomb site. Alright, so as always, let's end on a positive note. Let's check out these clips of Remade going Moose mode. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you want a game together and be featured in a future video. Until next time, get out there and stay average.